They say crowdfunding is the future, that it's the golden ticket for founders and investors alike. But right now, there's a deep, gnawing frustration at the core of this whole idea. Founders rise up, full of hope, full of fire, expecting the world to open its arms, and then they hit walls. They hit silence where they expected cheers. They find themselves drowning in noise, drowning in promises that never seem to turn real. Why? Because the story sold to them is a lie, and it's no small one. It's wrapped in shiny brochures, it's painted with numbers and success stories, but the truth is cold, sharp, and often brutal. Most founders are being misled about what crowdfunding can actually do for them. It's not just about money. Anyone with a credit card and an idea can try to raise funds. But what nobody tells the founders is the hidden, invisible war they are stepping into, where visibility, network, timing, and strategy hold more power than the idea itself. The pain is real, late nights agonizing over campaign pages, the crushing weight of silence when no one backs you, the desperation to pick up steam, but finding no fuel in sight. How many brilliant ideas die buried in this invisible battlefield, suffocated by the weight of false promises? Too many. And it's tearing apart dreams and confidence. Investors watch this happen, often feeling the sting of missed opportunities, burning money on hype rather than substance. Professionals on the outside shake their heads, helpless in the face of so much wasted potential. And leaders? They feel the pressure mounting, wondering if this new wave of crowdfunding is just a fad, or if there is a real path to transformative impact hidden beneath all the noise. But here's the raw truth that cuts through the crap. Crowdfunding's potential is not nearly as big as it appears, not because it can't deliver, but because founders and investors have been handed the wrong map. What's missing isn't the money or the platform. It's a full understanding of the rules, the game that's actually being played. Crowdfunding is not a magic lamp. It's a battlefield where only those who break beyond the comfort of the so-called best practices can survive and thrive. The system that's presented feels like freedom. Anyone can launch a campaign, anyone can tell their story, but real freedom, real power. It comes only from being sovereign in your approach. From not chasing numbers or likes, but relentless focus on creating real transformative connections with the few people who will actually move the needle. The few, not the many. Yet every day, thousands follow the crowd, update their pitch decks, tweak their videos, and still get nowhere. Why? Because they are tethered to outdated thinking shaped by outdated beliefs. Here's a brutal fact. The world wants founders to fit into a mold. It wants them to comply, to tick boxes, to look like every other successful story. That's safe for investors too, selling a story that's easy to explain, simple to package. But exceptional, rare, radically new, the world simply doesn't have infrastructure for that. It's a factory of mediocrity wrapped in the illusion of progress. It's not that money isn't there, money is everywhere. It's that the system rewards comfort, consensus, and copies, not the fire and fury of true innovation. And if you're watching this, feeling the burn inside that you are meant for more, that you refuse to hide in the shadows of what's been done before, know this. The solution lies not in the system, but flying beyond it, dismantling it in your mind first, and then rebuilding. Crowdfunding's potential explodes when you stop playing by its given rules and start redefining what success looks like on your own damn terms. This means ruthless sovereignty over your campaign, from crafting stories that don't sell to the masses, but speak only to those with skin in the game, to building a personal tribe, a network that's not sized for vanity, but for actual impact. It means mastering patience, because the long game crushes the shortcuts every single time. It means questioning everything, platform algorithms, marketing advice, best practices, and decoding what actually moves money, trust, and commitment. Here's the edge most miss. Crowdfunding isn't just a funding tool. It's a catalyst, a test of alignment between your vision and the few who resonate so deeply, they become your advocates, your investors, your partners, your true collaborators. This alignment is invisible to the masses, but vital to your survival and success. Without it, raising funds is noise. With it, it's a phenomenon. Most founders try to scale before they find this essence. Most investors chase signals, not essence. And that's the tragedy. The era of passive audiences is dead. Today, power shifts when you weave together a network of fiery, aligned individuals who energize and multiply your mission far beyond any platform. You don't crowdsource money, you crowdsource transformation, commitment, shared destiny. If you want to tear away the false promises of crowdfunding, start with yourself. Refuse the scripts handed to you. Don't settle for the illusion of freedom served by platforms that profit only when you fail. Build an autonomous approach where your will is your weapon, where every message, every pitch, every interaction is sharpened to cut through the noise and reach the few who matter. This means being fiercely selective. The time for mass appeal is gone. Crowdfunding's new superpower lies in the depth of a few, not the shallow reach of many. The individuals who choose to back you must connect not just with your idea, but with your fire, your refusal to accept anything less than a transformational future. It also means owning patience like a warrior. The world loves speed, but sings the praises of the marathon. The game is long. Any quick win can be a trap, giving you the wrong confidence, the wrong validation, and leaving you exposed when the true challenges come. Winning crowdfunding is a dance that takes time. Build your network, your message, your trust like a slow-burning fire that can't be extinguished by trends or changes in rules. And never forget the power of collaboration beyond investors and backers. LinkedIn brilliance. Synergy between founders, investors, and professionals who reject the noise and amplify essence. True crowdfunding breakthroughs happen when those misaligned sparks find each other, connect fiercely, and build a sanctuary where the exceptional don't compete or imitate. They create a new reality together. Here's what so many miss. Crowdfunding's potential isn't a product of platforms or mass markets. It's a product of revolution in mindset. A revolution where founders stop trying to be everyone's darling and start inviting the few who burn at their frequency to join them. Investors stop chasing buzzwords and start chasing depth, commitment, transformation. To unlock this, founders must become ruthless. Ruthless about their vision, their choices, their networks. They must learn to question every assumption they inherited about funding, success, timing, and scaling. This is not about compliance. It's about rebellion against the system that dilutes, distorts, and distracts. True crowdfunding changes the rules from the edge, from the rare minds who refuse to be processed or optimized, who refuse to live a borrowed life. If you want to break free, this is where you start. Not by copying success, but by creating your own. Not by accepting crowdfunding as a tool, but by using it as a platform for transformation, personal, collective, systemic. It's time to recognize that the system's lies about crowdfunding are not mistakes. They're designed to contain and control. But you, the founders, the investors, the leaders who feel the fire inside, are not here to be contained. You're here to break the mold, to unlearn what the world has tried to teach you, to connect not with the many, but the few, to build together a new shape for what funding, creation, and progress look like. This isn't just a campaign, it's a movement beyond any platform. A place for those who dare to become more, who refuse the noise, who fight for the power of the liberated individual. Crowdfunding's true potential is waiting to be claimed, not as a broad wave that sweeps in and out, but as a fierce spark that ignites a rebellion of the rare, the exceptional, the unwilling to bend. Are you ready to be part of that? Because the system sure isn't going to hand it to you. You have to break it, burn it, and build from the ashes. Stronger, smarter, sharper, free. Don't settle for less. Don't listen to the comfort of easy rules or quick fixes. Real crowdfunding power is built on fire, patience, ruthlessness, and connection with the few who truly see your vision. This is not a game for the masses. It's a game for those who will refuse the silence, refuse the noise, and step into a new reality, one they craft with their own hands, their own will, and their own unbreakable spirit. The future is not waiting. It's being made by the few who dare to claim it. Will you be one of them?